with him.
Andrew Bufestis is healing. Harrison Barnes comes in, and it's Livingston in for Ian Clark. With the steal. And as we conclude the third.
Running. Yo, my mood is real rude.
And thanks again for joining us. Let's see what happens here in the fourth.
Obliges every invitation to fight you. Like Pun said, you ain't even in me class. Made batch bins, backseat TV plasma. Ladies looking for athletes or rappers. Whatever you choose, whatever you do, make sure he a thug and intelligent too. Like a real
the point with Waiters at the two. Durant is up there with Ennis Cantor. And it's Singler in the small forward.
And I like
the lineup in the game for Oklahoma City.
Early here in the game, you can look at his performance as a direct indicator of why they're losing.
Lose consciousness.
Now Rush. And there's the 8-second call as they can't get it across half court in time.
Just a boneheaded play there, guys. Plain and simple.
Well, tell me how you really feel about that, Greg. But you're right. I mean, mistakes like that will keep you from cutting deficits, no doubt.
Stolen. Barbosa passes to Rush. And Leandro Barbosa, the bucket on the assist by Rush. Barbosa's got the first basket as we get going in the fourth for the Warriors. Nice shot by Singler.
Not his best game, but they're still getting it done collectively.
Barbosa gets to Rush. There's the triple. Kevin Durant with the rebound. Durant's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. Offensive rebound. And Waiters gets to Durant. Count the bucket coming off a perfectly placed assist.
And defensively, guys, they've been unable to shut down the miss.
Yeah, they're really getting pummeled on points in the paint here.
And the Warriors with some changes. Mazzilli comes in for Andrew Bogut. And Ian Clark subbed in for Sean Livingston.
Yeah, big blunder there, and that could really cost them.
Yeah, and the timing of it was bad, too. I mean, they're trying to cut down and cut into the lead. Just a tough, bad break there.
Stolen by Barbosa. Golden State's gotten off to an 0-for-2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter.
Good ball movement. He put that pass in the ideal spot, right where it needed to be.
Singler left side. Rush with the steal. Warriors have gone 2 for 5 on Mazzilli can't get it to go.
That's something they need to do more of. Get after it on the glass. Go get those balls.
Clark, it wouldn't hurt. Some extra possessions would definitely help narrow the gap and maybe swing the momentum.
No way to mess that one up, Kevin. I mean, he powered it down with both hands.
Not this guy. He is a superb finisher.
And when he gets near the hoop, guys, he is a tour de force.
And a new group in here for the Thunder. McGarry's checked in for Cantor. Allison comes in for Kevin Durant. Anthony Morrow's checked in for Waiters. And it's Payne in for Russell Westbrook. Rush gets the bucket.
And that's another assist for a team that is putting on a clinic on how to share the ball.
And I love the mentality that they've had. If a shot isn't there, they're not forcing it. They're moving it side to side until they finally get to one. They win.
There's the killer two-handed slam.
Classic 1-2 punch right there. I mean, nice steal. And then how about the elevation, Kevin, on the finish?
And Greg, nothing spurs some quick offense like a great play defensively.
That indicates the importance of great on-the-ball defense, as was displayed right there.
Here's Payne. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there.
So I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
Yeah, if you're going to foul, then make sure that you don't give a chance for the and one.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Thunder.
And they haven't been pushed around in the paint at all in this game. They have been the aggressor.
Well, they've also really been dialed in with their jump shot. I mean, they have not missed much from mid-range today.
And the Thunder making a switch here. Faze checked in.
Yeah, terrific play right there. Great strength to finish through the contact.
That's exactly how it should be done. Get the bump, concentrate on the shot, and you'll get the bucket too.
Golden State's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter. Spates. It's stolen by Foy.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for Oklahoma City.
Agreed, Steve, and as one-sided as it gets today. You know, Clark, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
You're right, Kevin. It's hard to think of anything that didn't go right for them. I mean, game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was spot on.
A fantastic show. And what an amazing all-around game it was for Russell Westbrook. You have to focus on the steals he came up with. They were huge factors in the end result.
Here's Spates. Lays it up and banks it in.
Oh, and look at how well he led him in there. Really, he passed him open for that dish.
And the basket by Morrow.
And they feel good about this win tonight, guys, defending their home court.
I agree. Job well done. They gave these fans exactly what they wanted. Guys, he shot a very good percentage today, and they've needed it.
Azili. And that'll be Oklahoma City's. As it goes out of bounds. And it's the Thunder with the ball. Randy Foy is on the way. Oklahoma City gets it back. Singler outside. And the shot is good.
Nice work on the inside. Hard to get that one up and over the big fella.
Well, it's not supposed to be easy down there. A little artistry on the inside helped him make it happen.
And it is flushed down with a nice jam.
The offense has clearly kicked into gear. The question, though, is it just a little too late?
Yeah, I think it may be, Greg. At least they're finally showing some signs of life offensively. Too bad, I think it's past the point where it'll do much good.
Oklahoma City laying to the Thunder in a fine Western Conference battle here at the Chesapeake Energy Arena. Bringing you another edition of the NBA on 2K Sports.
Ready to go?
With Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and our sideline reporter, Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan. And now the Golden State Warriors starters. It's the Splash Brothers, Curry and Thompson at the guard spots. Barnes and Green of the forward set. And it's Bogut in the center position. It was the season of destiny, and the Warriors certainly followed through. Clark, the best team in the league all year, and they finished the job beating the Cavs in the finals.
And they were on a mission from the get-go. They would become another team to win 65 games or more and win the finals. Impressive work.
Thompson misses. Here's Durant. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
And I tell you what, anytime you get those easy ones, that basket starts to get bigger. And for the Warriors, they had tough opponents the whole way. I mean, the Pelicans, Grizzlies, and Rockets, they all put up fights. The Cavs in the finals were just as tough with LeBron, but the Warriors found a way to come through.
And the whistle blow, it's going to be on Andrew Bogut. That's his first foul.
And really, these are some of the toughest calls an official has to make.
Yeah, but in this case, I think he got it right. I mean, the defender was still moving there and never really had good legal guarding position. He wasn't set.
Back to Westbrook. Shoots. And it's blocked by Curry. But he recovers it. Tries again. Another miss by Westbrook. Golden State's gone 0-3 from three-point land. Nothing yet going outside. Foul call that time on the way up. They'll get him two chances at the free throw line here.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that. That's your only option.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, free throws are always better than a layup. So I'd agree with you there, Greg.
And he sinks the second.
And for the Warriors, it had been nearly 40 years, guys, since the franchise made it to the finals. They had a lot of pressure on them to win and finish things off, but they got it done and did it in emphatic fashion, winning on the road. The title solidified them as one of the all-time outstanding teams in NBA history. They've had a cold start so far, just 1 of 5 from the floor here early.
And what a first year it was for Steve Kerr and the Warriors. It was the best debut as a new coach ever. 67 wins. He also established a franchise win total in his first year.
Spates checked in for the Warriors. And our old partner Steve Kerr also got a chance to coach the West All-Stars, and Greg, his record-setting debut season with the Golden State Warriors. Clark, he really hit a lot of big milestones early.
Well, none of us are surprised at his success.
No.
I mean, Steve will be the first to tell you it was because he was surrounded by excellent assistants. I mean, that's one of the underrated aspects of being a good coach is you've got to have a good staff, and Steve has that.
Excellent point. And Adams with the slam.
Clearly, he's one of the best there is in the business when it comes to making that lead pass.
And that'll be Oklahoma City's ball as it goes out of bounds.
That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
Durant just inside the line. And he gets it to go. Ibaka's got himself on the board with 3 there.
They really can't allow him too many open looks like that. I mean, that's just inviting trouble.
The Thunder with the lead. In the corner. Durant with another miss. Warriors have gotten 3 of 8 shots to fall for them here in the first quarter. Barnes can't get it to go. We know Oklahoma City has the stars, the big names, the offensive flair. But, you know, Greg, this team, and you appreciate this, is a very tough defensive group.
Yeah, I think they've matured in that area. In the past, that wasn't always true. But last year, the Thunder really hung their hat on their defense. Top 10 in opponents' field goal percentage.
Durant attacking, and they're able to recover. And it's the Warriors on the break. And there's Thompson. That's good on the assist from Spates. 6 points for Klay Thompson.
And it looks like he might just be on his A game today, Clark.
And first time of the game called for Oklahoma City. What a year for the Warriors. Clark won their division for the first time in 39 years, ran away with the very top Western Conference.
And there were a number of surprises last season, Kevin, but the Warriors were at the top of the list. I mean, I don't think anybody, including you and I, pegged them to be as good as they were.
Especially the way the... Several lead changes going on here in the early portion of this game.
Yeah, but neither team really able to jump ahead.
It reminds me of that cameo song, Back and Forth. And that's how you make a steal count. Turn it into a quick slam at the other end.
It was really a case, it looked like Greg Anthony right there, if I can say so. It was really a case of a great defensive play triggering some instant offense.
Yeah, I remember GA as an irritant, and this guy, much like Greg, creating havoc out there.
Green kicks to Iguodala. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Iguodala. Some changes for Golden State. Rush comes in for Draymond Green. And it's Barbosa in for Klay Thompson. Thunder have gone 6 of 13 from the field, just under the 50% mark. Here's Westbrook. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a three-point play.
I tell you what, it's almost like stealing to watch how he plays the game from this seat.
You know, and Billy Donovan, the Oklahoma City Thunder, were able to pull him away from the college game last season, signed him to a 5-year deal in the middle of last year's playoffs.
.29 seconds left in the first quarter. Barbosa's shot is off.
Well, you have to like their work on the boards, Kevin, particularly here to start the game.
Yeah, I like the way they're setting the tone, really playing with a lot of energy here at the start.
Outside Westbrook. Passes it to Ibaka. No dice from 9 feet out. It's Rush outside. And the release was before the buzzer. Oh, we've seen some great shots in the first quarter. No shortage of offense. Thunder lead. Shots good by Waiters. Warriors trailed by 6. It's Curry with the drive. Kevin Durant with the rebound.
Well, I tell you what, guys, last season the Thunder were fantastic on the glass. I mean, they started out as a great rebounding team and got even better after their trades.
The Warriors shooting around 29% from the floor. Tough night for them all around on the offensive end. No good from Bogut.
And that's playing into the hands of the defense right there.
No way you can sneak that shot by him, Greg. I mean, he was all on top of that one.
Adams, the pass to Waiters. And that's collected by Bogut. Bogut's got his 3rd rebound on the night. Pushing it up. Here's Adams. Another shot. Misses the layup.
Frozen. Guys just ice cold, unable to contribute offensively.
And out of bounds is Green comes in for Andre Iguodala. And it's Klay Thompson in for Curry. 3-on-3. And Durant sends it back. And that'll be Oklahoma City's ball as it goes out of bounds. For the Thunder, Serge Ibaka, he's checked in for Morrow. And Russell Westbrook is subbed in for Randy Ford. Spates checked in for the Warriors. The Thunder with another miss. Warriors trailed by 6. Durant with 3. And again, no good by Oklahoma City. The Warriors have gone 0-3 and are still looking for that first bucket here in the second quarter.
There is no way a player like him can be left wide open like that. Did you pay attention to the scouting report?
Here's Thompson. And Durant sends it back. They get it back. Left side Ibaka. And Westbrook, here we go. Spates with the block. Now the Warriors moving it up. Barnes with the ball. Thompson with the bucket.
Well, that fast break went according to plan.
Yeah, nice job there, Greg. Recognizing the opportunity was there to push it, and then excellent execution.
And that's how it's done. I mean, find that hole in the D and then go hard to the rack.
Maybe that hole was a little bigger than it should have been.
Well, it was. I mean, a tight game like this one, you'd think they'd have a little more energy at the defensive end than that.
And the Warriors decide to take their first time out here.
And really, the Warriors had an amazing regular season last year. Just from a historical standpoint, it was one of the best ever.
Enes Kanter's checked in for Oklahoma City. The Warriors also with a sub. Sean Livingston, he's checked in for Ian Clark. Here's Westbrook. And fouled hard that time. They'll get to the line and shoot 2. And for the Warriors last year, they would end the season with 67 wins. That number, Clark, tying for the 6th best win total in NBA history.
And my guess is only a few people saw it coming. I mean, and as the season wore on, it became more and more apparent that the Warriors were for real, but it took a while for people to accept that fact.
And it's Green missing.
And just because you can make it from outside doesn't mean you need to live it.
Not that far out anyway, Greg. I mean, you can work for a better shot than that.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
No question about it. No flop there. That was a direct shot to the chest.
Brandon Rush is checked in for Harrison Barnes. Durant dishes to Ibaka. And that one's good.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with the way they work down low.
It's becoming a theme in this game, Clark. They are piling up the points in the paint.
Festus Ezeli, he's checked in for the Warriors. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Thompson.
Well, that's inexcusable to throw a pass that far off the mark.
The Thunder leading by 7. Near the three-point line, it's Westbrook. And that misses everything. From deep three-point range. And the 3 off target. On offense, here are the Thunder. They've only allowed 5 points in the quarter. And Andre Robertson is going to pick up a foul. That's his first foul. Leandro Barbosa, he's checked in for Thompson. So it's the Warriors now. They trail by 7. Ezeli. And the Warriors miss again. Screen by Ibaka. Here's Durant. It's in, and hoping this is the start of a new trend. 2 right now from the field.
A lot of space right there to get that shot off.
Not a very good job of the defender getting over the top of that screen in that particular play.
And here's Westbrook from the arc. Oklahoma City the rebound. And Durant, here we go. And that basket pushes the lead to double digits. And it's an 11-point Oklahoma City lead. The Warriors shooting a disaster. 25% from the field so far.
No clue where that pass was going. That is a brutal turnover.
For the Thunder, Kyle Singler's checked in for Durant. Dion Waiters comes in for Roberson. And it's Foy in for Russell Westbrook. And then for Golden State, Andrew Bogut checked in for Draymond Green. Iguodala comes in for Brandon Rush. And Steph Curry subbed in for Sean Livingston. And Waiters kicks to Foy. Deflects the pass. Here's Ibaka. The Warriors pull it in. Bogut's got 4 rebounds in this game. For the 3. That's it, and the Oklahoma City lead is cut down now to just 6 points with that basket from Stephen Curry. And here's Foy. Here's Waiters.
On the defensive side. I mean, his play on D has been a huge factor for them as he continues to get steal after steal.
And guys, as the game moves on, I think he should continue to be aggressive defensively to keep ball handlers off balance.
And now the start of the second half. Neither side jumping out ahead through the first 2 quarters. Klay Thompson with a strong contribution so far in this one.
And he just went off in those first 2 quarters, guys. He's capable of doing that on a consistent basis as well. So we might see some changes from a defensive standpoint as they try to disrupt his rhythm in the second half.
You know, guys, I think he's got to make some sort of change. I mean, they can't let him continue to torch him up like he has been.
The rugged duo of Ibaka and Adams in the middle. Roberson is up there with Russell Westbrook. And it's Durant in at the 3 spot. That's the lineup out there for the Thunder.
And what a beautiful way to polish off that sequence. Just strong and attacking the rim.
That just puts a little more momentum on their side, don't you think?
Absolutely.
The defense got to tighten up. I mean, you can't have the opposing point guard throwing down on you like that. Tell you what, he can do a lot more damage to that rim than that when he wants to.
And you know, Clark, with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one.
Me too.
Well, I'll tell you what, I'm glad he didn't, because otherwise we'd probably have a 45-minute delay here. He shattered the backboard.
Warriors trail by 12. And Curry, here we go. And that is good. Curry's got 7.
And this offense needed that one after 4 misses to start the half.
Now a timeout called by Oklahoma City. Second half of basketball, just over a minute played so far. Here's Westbrook. Shot is off. And it's the Warriors taking it the other way. Here's Barnes. And he dumps it down.
Now that's finishing your work right there.
Powerful 2-hand, Jim. You're right.
And I tell you what, if he's got a few more of those, this lead will start shrinking even further. And that's really the change in our game. It's the overall athletic ability. I love those point guards that can throw it down.
Well, you've talked about that. That's a dose of the modern NBA, Greg. That kind of aerial ability isn't limited now to just the front court anymore.
That's exactly right.
You know, I look at it this way, guys. It seems to me there are more high flyers at guard than anywhere else in the league these days.
Those 3-pointers off the mark.
You know, when he has the ball outside like that, that's exactly the kind of D they need to play on.
And it's Durant missing.
No other way to put it. Just a poor shooting performance for him. But luckily, his teammates have picked up the slack.
The Warriors shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game. And the Thunder making a switch here. Morrow's checked in. Spates checked in for Golden State. Livingston comes in for Harrison Barnes. The Thunder leading by 6. Now you look back on the Thunder last season, and the theme was injuries. Too many injuries to the bulk of their core.
And, you know, the big three, Durant, Westbrook, and Ibaka, all missed significant time. Only Westbrook of those three was able to finish the season.
Just not much success when it comes to shooting.
Here's Westbrook all alone. Not enough on that one as it misses.
But that would have been lucky had it fallen 4 shots in.
Yeah, look at the coach's face and the expression. It says all over it, "Are you kidding me?"
And listen, those injuries really did the Thunder in. I mean, at no time during the season did they ever really get a chance to gel and play any stretch of games with their entire roster.
And it's Durant, that time on the assist by Westbrook. Westbrook's got his 4th assist in this one.
And that's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense, nowhere to be found.
I think they've really got to start committing more bodies down low and really kind of close that area off defensively. And unfortunately, we've seen a few too many of those. Lack of concentration and alertness, a turnover, and an easy bucket the other way in transition.
And really a few more of those, and this game could be over.
You know, every franchise will have a year that is just lost to injuries. I mean, it happens. The hard part of it for the Thunder is that it happened while so many of their stars are in their prime.
Kick out to Adams. Passes it to Roberson. Here's Durant. And it's thrown down hard with both hands.
Taking it to the rack with power right there.
And hammering down with the two-handed slam.
Just piling on the lead with the dunk like that.
The drive by Green. Down low. Here's Westbrook. Count the bucket coming off a perfectly placed assist. Westbrook's got 15 points.
And they are trying to put the hammer down, attacking the rim whenever they can. And that's the battle they haven't been winning today. Their work on the glass has been porous, and that's got to change.
Yeah, no question about it. I mean, as they're looking to battle back, that's one of the key elements. You got to rebound.
Spates. That drops, and it comes off the assist from Livingston. Spates has got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. And it's Westbrook missing.
Usually, if he gets to the rim, he's converting it into points. But the defense stood tall there.
The Warriors shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
And as a team, really just middle of the pack in terms of their percentage from the line at about 76.
He hits the second from the line. Here's Roberson. Intercepted. Thompson inside the line. Oh, and he just knocked down the buzzer beater.
And he beats the buzzer to end the quarter.
Terrific shot there.
And we've reached the end of the third. Oklahoma City out in front, leading by 8. Don't go anywhere. The final quarter is coming up next on 2K Sports. And the final period of play just about to start. Warriors trailed by 8. On the court for Golden State here in the 4th. Harrison Barnes is out there with Iguodala. And it's Bogut. Then there's Barbosa. And it's Clark in at the 1 spot. Here's Waiters. It's hauled in by Andre Iguodala.
Well, that's finishing the defense there. He made a good effort on that possession defensively and then closed it out with the rebound.
Yeah, easy call.
Yeah, you can hear the smack all the way over here where we are.
And a chance for just a second now to check out the scoring breakdown for the Thunder.
Fantastic passing. We saw it in the first half, and it's carried over here in the second.
Well, you've also got to love how aggressively they've taken that ball to the basket and scored off dribble penetration.
Looking at who's out there now for the Thunder. Steven Adams, he's checked in for Cantor. Durant comes in for Kyle Singler. Andre Robertson, he's checked in for Waiters. And Russell Westbrook is subbed in for Randy Ford. Durant, the pass to Westbrook. Back to Durant. From deep. Is off.
You know, even though he missed that one, great shooters have a way of feeling when they've got enough room to pull the trigger.
No doubt about it. The defense, you can see him exhale right now. Fortunate that he didn't knock that one down. And, folks, he does more than just put 2 points onto their lead. He does it with a little bit of flair.
He sure does. You're right. It's a dazzling move to the bucket for him.
I'll tell you what, he may not be the biggest man in the league, guys, but he more than makes up for that lack of size with amazing aerial skills.
Now a timeout called by Golden State. Well, it was a season last year of heartbreak and change for the Thunder, narrowly missing the playoffs as the Pelicans beat them out for that 8th position.
Yeah, and they were teetering back and forth on that 8th spot for most of the year. Ultimately, they just couldn't hold on to that final playoff spot.
And now Doris Burke has an update from the sidelines.
Hi, Kevin. Steve Kerr was just going over the plan with his team. The three-pointers obviously have been hurting them, and he told his players, we've simply got to play them tighter on the perimeter. We can't afford to give them these wide-open looks. Kevin?
Great. Thanks for the report, Doris.
Guys, for the Thunder, that playoff miss was the first time they didn't make the postseason since their first year in Oklahoma. Fans have really been spoiled with how successful the Thunder have been of late.
Kept alive. Here's Curry. No good off the front iron.
And there have been some terrible shot choices here, Kev. That's not a good look at all. And it's close, but, you know, didn't get on balance quick enough.
Yeah, and as quick as players are at this level, in this day and age, I mean, you've got to be perfect in your anticipation to draw the charge.
A little over a minute and a half of the first quarter.
And that's really the change in our game. It's the overall athletic ability. I love those point guards that can throw it down.
Well, you talked about that. That's a dose of the modern NBA, Greg. That kind of aerial ability isn't limited now to just the front court anymore.
That's exactly right.
You know, I look at it this way, guys. It seems to me there are more high flyers at guard than anywhere else in the league these days.
And the Western playoffs it seemed a bit amiss without having the Thunder involved. Westbrook, I tell you what, he did everything he could to try and carry that injured group into the postseason last year, but it just wasn't to be.
Durant gets the kiss, and he stuffs it. What a pass to set him up.
Plain one-hand flush. I love it.
Clark, I think he got a few more inches on his vertical by going with the spike.
Yeah, the one hand lets you get up higher.
No doubt about it. At least it looks like that from this angle. You know, huge height advantage there, but because of the great body control, he's able to cancel it out.
Agreed. The body control essential in that situation. I mean, if you're giving up a bunch of height, then you better be able to manufacture things in the air.
Curry outside. Another miss by Curry.
He's going to play his way right onto the bench and out of the game if he continues to shoot it like he has so far in this quarter.
To the paint. Durant. And jump to finish it off. Beauty.
And it's all one-way traffic tonight, boy. They have been lights out offensively.
And there's no telling how big that lead's going to get. But again, it's just one game, but nonetheless a very impressive one, the way they've handled their business here.
And there's the foul. It goes on Serge Ibaka. That's his third foul of the game. Steven Adams is checked in for Enes Kanter. And again, no good by Golden State.
Can't get anything to drop. I mean, the way he's going, it's probably not something he should try and shoot his way out of it.
Well, they say you should shoot your way out of it, but his teammates probably have other thoughts in mind. The last thing they want to see him doing is continuing to cast that jumper up.
Timeout called the Warriors. They trail by 20. There's a minute 34 left in the fourth quarter. And a new group in here for the Thunder. Cantor checked in for Ibaka. Kyle Singler comes in for Kevin Durant. Anthony Morrow's checked in for Dion Waiters. And it's Foy in for Russell Westbrook. Different look here for the Warriors. Festus Ezeli, he's checked in for Bogut. Rush comes in for Draymond Green. Leandro Barbosa, he's checked in for Thompson. And Ian Clark subbed in for Steph Curry.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout, big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for the Thunder.
Agreed, Steve, and as one-sided as it gets today, you know, Clark, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
You're right, Kevin. It's hard to think of anything that didn't go right for them. I mean, game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was spot on.
And what a huge standout performance it was for Russell Westbrook. Just an outpouring of points from him. Nobody could do much to keep him from dropping it in. They clearly look like a different team now. Suddenly, they've got some energy out on the floor.
Yeah, but it's come a little too late to have a real impact on the game, though. We call this box score window dressing. All it's going to do is make the numbers look a little better than it was.
And that one's good by Clark.
Wow, the floor just really opened up for him on that possession.
Yeah, I mean, I'm all for good offense, but that was just a terrible reaction from the defense.
Well, the comeback hopes are out the window now. I think it's safe to say.
Yeah, it's a done deal. It's wrap time for this group.
And they definitely have the edge in those fast break points.
Greg, they sure have. I mean, maybe it hasn't helped put them in front, but they're clearly better off playing up-tempo basketball.
So it's Oklahoma City picking up the win. A confident win in what